Hi there, Aries. Deb here from Star Lotus Tarot. I'm going to be doing your June monthly reading. I pulled the Celtic Cross for you, and I'm going to go ahead right away and start interpreting. Welcome back, all my regular viewers, and welcome aboard to any new viewers. I'm going to go ahead and get started turning over these cards, guys. Okay. First, we have the Two of Wands in reverse position, and then we have the Empress in the crossing position. In the past position, we have the Ten of Pentacles. In the recent past position, we have the Magician, and then we have in the possible future the Lovers, and then we have the Sun in reverse, followed by the Five of Swords. And then we have the High Priestess in People Environment, and followed by the Page of Pentacles. And last we have the Queen of Cups in the upright position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start interpreting this reading for you now, Aries. First of all, what we have is the Two of Wands in the reverse position. This is in your central energy for the month of June. The Two of Wands, when the two of Wands is in the upright position, it's Wands, it's fire energy, much like yourself. It's a card that speaks of action and planning and basically waiting for our ships to come in and putting together a plan of action. It looks like it's in the inverted, however, it's in the reverse position. So when it's in the reverse position, it can sometimes go back to the Ace of Wands, which is a brand new beginning of a project or an action taken. It seems like perhaps maybe some of you, Aries, were planning on doing something, had a plan of action that you were about to put into action. And for some reason, this could have happened in May. Maybe it was something that you guys were working on or working towards. And it could be that in May, something towards the very end of May, something was... there was a glitch that happened. It could be that you guys were, planning on, say, starting up a new business venture or anything of the sort that would require action to be taken. But for some reason, it's been delayed. Either you are delaying it or the energy is just stuck for some reason. It could be that you don't have all the pieces that you might need to put this puzzle together, or it could be that you're waiting on someone else or anything like that. So it's a little bit of stalled energy, but it's still there. The plan to action, the call to duty is there, and you are planning on something. So a lot of you Aries are planning on doing something. I don't know what it is. It'll be different for all of you. It is a general reading. And the next card we have, is the Emperor. This is the Emperor, and this is kind of your card, Aries. The Emperor, Major Arcana. You've got quite a few Major Arcana in this reading, actually. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Major Arcana in this spread. So there's a lot of intense energy around Aries right now. The Emperor in the upright position is definitely good. It's someone being at the top of their game, an authority figure, someone who is strong in their opinions and their beliefs. Rarely are they challenged. They're strong, they're confident, they're going forward towards something. And the Emperor is often associated with the sign of Aries. So this is kind of your card. It's funny, you have your energy and your crossing card is kind of your card. So the Emperor energy is with you. It's Major Arcana, so it is kind of strong energy. It could be that some of you Aries were planning on, like I said, getting a business going or something of the sort. You're planning on doing something. Could even be an expedition. It could be a trip. It could be something that you're planning on getting going. And it looks like you definitely have some confident and positive energy with you. There's something's just stuck. There's a bit of a delay. Like I said, it could be due to someone else, could be due to paperwork or things like that, causing a little bit of a delay. And in your deep past, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. When the Ten of Pentacles is in the upright position, this is definitely good to see. It's a card that speaks primarily of abundance, and it can sometimes represent family inheritance or things like that. It's really good financial attainment. It could be because it's in the deep-rooted past. Maybe the business venture or the situation you're planning on going into or trying to get yourself into, maybe it is rooted in the past with finances somehow. Maybe you have come into some family money, for example, and maybe now you are going to build a business or do something to make that money grow. So that's definitely good energy for you. You're coming out of this is recent energies that are just leaving you. You're moving out of this right now, and this is energy of the Magician in the upright position. When the Magician's in the upright position, this is excellent energy. I find the Magician is someone who's able to manifest and create pretty much anything he wants to. He's got full confidence. He knows he has the ability that comes from within to be able to manifest and create things in the outer world. So, and he's very confident in doing so. So it looks like you've got some really good energy around you, Aries, for the month of June. Really good to see. The next card we have, which is your goal or possible future, we have the Lovers, and the Lovers is in the upright position. Again, another major arcana. Some pretty strong energies. There's a possibility that some of you will be reaching a point, maybe in mid to late June. You might be making or having to make a decision about something. It could be anything concerning a relationship, or it could be concerning a business, could be concerning a move, a major life move, or transition to a new field of work, a new job. It could be anything, but there's a choice that is coming up for Aries in the near future. Then you're coming out of the energies of the Magician, and you're moving into the energies of the Sun in reverse. Another major arcana. Like I said, there's a lot in this reading. The Sun, when it's in an upright position, this is a card that speaks of attainment and working towards something that we have full confidence we know we can accomplish. The Sun is a beautiful card. It's beautiful energy. To me, it resonates with the solar plexus chakra, and it's the solar plexus chakra, when it is in full bloom, is high confidence. It's not that type of fake confidence, that bravado, where you're bragging about things but inside you don't really feel it. The Sun card for me represents real true confidence that comes from within. And this card, because it also can represent full attainment, this is one of the best cards in the deck. It's a major arcana. However, the card is in the reverse position, and this is energies you're coming right out of the Magician right into this Sun in reverse. Now, when it's in the reverse position, it can mean that these wonderful energies are stuck. It can mean a shaking of the confidence. Sometimes we don't feel like going full force ahead because our confidence is not up to par. It's not where it could be or where it should be in the upright position. So it looks to me like some of you Aries out there, perhaps you guys are planning on something really major, like because there's so much intense energy in this reading. So I think that some of you are planning on something really big, maybe making a big change in your life, or a big switch up of something. And those energies are definitely there around you, probably prompting you to a certain degree. However, there does seem to be a little bit of a glitch. You go from the Magician, which is full confidence and ability to manifest. So Aries, you have manifested something in the early part of June. However, at some point your confidence gets a little bit shaken. It could be because sometimes when we embark upon something extremely different and new, sometimes we can get a little scared of what we've just created, and our confidence can sometimes get a little shaky because of the fact that we're wondering if we're going to be able to pull it off. Maybe we've bitten off more than we can chew, kind of thing. Or it could be because of this Two of Wands in reverse. Perhaps you're waiting on another person or paperwork or something like that, and maybe that's why the energies or because that's a little bit stuck, maybe that's why your sun is in reverse. It could be meaning that you're just losing a little bit of confidence because perhaps you're concerned that the needed person or information or paperwork may not come through in time for you to implement this. So for some of you, that could be exactly what it means. Carrying on, we have the Five of Swords in the upright position, and this is where Aries is coming from. Now, if I remember correctly, in the May reading, you guys had the Five of Swords in your reading. It was all about watch your temper and so forth. So whatever happened or transpired in May that you guys were involved in, perhaps some conflicts and so forth, it feels like those energies are still with you, because this is falling in the position of where you're coming from, where Aries is coming from, how you're feeling. It's just generally the energies that from things that have transpired around us in the recent times can sometimes get trapped in our energy field. And it looks like some of you Aries may have still that feeling of the Five of Swords, still maybe reeling over disagreement over an argument, or feeling the loss of somebody or some people in your life. And the next card we have is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is in the upright position. And this is in our people and environment. Sometimes it's how people are viewing us or seeing us. And the High Priestess, again, Major Arcana, it's she speaks of, she's highly intuitive. So it's quite possible that the people around you, Aries, are seeing you as being extremely intuitive right now. Perhaps you have come across a really great idea about something, and it could be even something almost futuristic, like something that you're foreseeing. Maybe you're seeing an idea that this could work in the near future, and we would be using our intuition for something like that in a creative way. So it could be that your people around you are seeing you as being very innovative, very creative, and perhaps extremely intuitive right now. So that is definitely some good energy. And then the next card we have is the Page of Pentacles in the upright position. And this is in the hopes or fears position. And I guess it could be representing a hope, because the Page of Pentacles is like a new, fresh, almost immature energy. It could be, if it is a person, it could, because it is a court card, it could be representing a person, and maybe an earth sign person, a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. It could be perhaps some of you Aries are waiting on a person, earth sign person, or it could be that you're hoping that you get some financial okay. It could, now that I think about it, it could be even this delay here. It's the delay at starting a new venture. Could be that maybe you're waiting on some financial agreement, or it could be a partner with sometimes silent partners who come aboard and they just put up the money and you know, let you do your thing. Or it could be a bank, maybe a bank loan for a new venture. So it could be that it's speaking of your hopes of getting some type of financial offer, or new financial beginning. And then the last card we have here is the Queen of Cups in the upright position. And this is your final card. Overall energy, this is a court card, so it could be representing a person, it could be representing a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And the Queen of Cups, it could just be her energy. It could just be end up being your overall energy for the month of June. And if it is, this is a very good card to see, because when the Queen of Cups is in the upright position, she's very compassionate, very sweet, very loving, very giving. And Aries, if this is you guys at the end of the month, this is how this whole thing plays out. This is excellent news, because remember, where you're coming from is the Five of Swords, and this card does not speak of compassion or forgiveness or anything like that. So if you're feeling the energies of that, this is good news that at the end of the month you end off with the Queen of Cups energy. This means that something happens here during the month that brings you to a softer place. And that's definitely wonderful to see for you guys. Overall, I think this is a pretty good reading, Aries. Definitely, it's action-packed. It's full. It's full of so many things here. There's so many possibilities. It looks like the world could be your oyster in June. Just hang in there, whatever this delay is for getting your project started. I don't think you really need to worry about it, because it looks like in the end everything is going to work out. Looks like a little bit of a struggle, but nothing major. You just have to get this confidence up, and I think you will towards the end of the month. You're going to be feeling a lot of caring and compassionate feelings. So I think you will have your confidence turned around in no time. Okay, Aries, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If it did resonate with you, please feel free to like,